This is based on a book by Sarah Fordham, The House of Gucci. It was brought to my attention, funnily enough, by my wife, who's a producer, has done several things, not with me. This would be the first thing I've ever done with Janina. And she said, this is a really interesting story. And that was 20 years ago. So in the 20 years, we've been trying to get it written where you have the balance of what actually happened with the personal side of the story, which is constantly offset against the evolution of the business. And so it was an interesting thing of a family history, a grand family history, almost Italian royalty in the fashion industry, and which led to destruction of the family. I started to be very curious about Stefania, particularly when I saw A Star Is Born. And I thought, there's more here than her talent, a formidable talent as an entertainer and as a singer, as a producer and a writer of her own show. This is a real engine of creativity. Sometimes a singer can also be a natural actor or actress, because that's what they do on stage when they're singing. They're so inside their own words as she writes them. So she's writing her own play, which she then sings. So in a funny kind of way, it's not a stone's throw, less than a stone's throw away from, if you're getting a script, can you just act and not sing? Adam Driver is a rare breed. He's one of the best in the business right now. And they come and go and they evolve and settle down, or evolve and keep getting better. And Adam has evolved for a while now, and it just keeps getting better. So I went from Medieval, where I think I got on quite well with him. I think he was shocked at the speed I worked. And what's interesting is he liked it. Al comes off piste when you're writing. You've written something, you got the scene flying, and he loves to ad lib. So he comes off the ski slope and he'll ad lib on the side. But what's happening is you're getting rosebuds falling from his mouth every 2 or 3 seconds. So you let him run, and then sometimes if he goes on a bit, I'll say, "Come back on." So you then suddenly come back on the scene, complete and finished. So that I can look at it after and say, "Oh my God, I got it." So it's a cherry picking, it's a rose picking thing of saying that's marvelous and that's marvelous. So he's a great ad libist, but you can't let him go on too long. You've got to come back on the story. I met Darius. I know him through my eldest son, and he was great. And Darius can cope with any number of cameras. He just flies with the ball. And so we're a very, very efficient team. And it all looks beautiful. Arthur and I have known each other, 35, 40 years. And I started by doing Pepsi-Cola commercials. Arthur's a new boy on the block, and I've now already got a company that's my company's 54 years old. Arthur, 54 years old. I formed it when I was 27. And so Arthur Max Kimberly's from a guy from America saying, "Hey, I need to do no. I said, "Okay, we'll try him out." He was good. But I always had 2 or 3 really good designers working with me, because I was a good designer, so I know it. And Arthur gradually evolved into doing lots of the big ones. And then we just stayed together on the big ones, because as I'm coming out of one, I'm already prepping another one.